Hello. 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 Am I audible to all of you? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Some technical fault error is there. Okay. Okay. So I am draw the circuit. Okay. I am quickly draw the circuit. This is the nothing but a armature. Okay. This is the nothing but a armature. Okay. I am drawing two separate circuit diagram for shunt motor and series motor. Okay. Now I am drawing shunt motor. Here VT is there, voltage. I will give the supply to the motor. Okay. And in between the armature, we give a external resistance is there, and I will call the external resistance is RG. RG is the nothing but external resistance. Okay. And why we put the external resistance, I will tell you later. This is the current which is passing through the field. The field is here. Okay, SS. The field is here. The current which is passing through the field is called field current, and the current which is passing through the armature, that is called the armature current. Okay, the armature current also passes through not only the armature but also in the RG, external resistance. Okay, that is the circuit diagram of the shunt motor. And what is the graph in the shunt motor? Armature current versus speed. It will look like something like that. Okay. In the x-axis, armature current is there, IA is there, and the y-axis here, speed is there. Okay, the speed is there, and the graph of the DC shunt motor is something look like that. Okay, it will decreasing after the time. Okay, and the total circuit is the shunt motor. Is for shunt motor. This for the shunt motor. And now come to the series motor. In the series motor, as the name said, in the series motor, field, and in the shunt motor, you can clearly see field. In the DC motor, the armature and field both are in the parallel. Both are in the parallel connection is there. Both have shunt in the DC shunt DC motor, armature and field is placed in the parallel with each other. That's why it is called shunt motor. It is a Viva question. If anyone asks you why DC shunt motor called the shunt motor, then you should you should told that because in the DC shunt motor, the armature winding and the field winding both are placed in the parallel. That's how it is called shunt motor. But in the series motor, I will draw in the series motor, as the name suggests, the armature field and the armature. The field and the armature both are placed in the series. Okay, both are placed in the series. It is the circuit of the DC series motor, and here it is the supply. We will give the supply. It means to terminal voltage. We will give the supply here, and it is the SA shunt field resistance. It is the it is the field resistance. Okay, and the field and the armature. It is the nothing but a armature is here, with nothing but EA with the armature is here. Both are in the series. Both are in the series. But when we control the speed of the DC motor using the external resistance in the armature, then we will connect also in the armature in the series. But in the series motor, if we in the series motor, if we want to control the speed of the series motor with the armature control method, then in the series not only the DC motor field and the armature is there, but also a external we connect external resistance. External resistance is here. Okay, it is the external resistance RG. Okay, external resistance is here. Okay. Okay. And current, I also draw the current. The current which is flowing through the armature, that is called IA, and current which is going through the field, that is called field current. Okay. Both are same. Okay, that's not better in the series. Okay. Now come to the sir. What is the graph of the armature current versus speed? Yes, I will obviously draw the graph. Yes, the graph is like that. Okay. Graph is like that. Armature current, here armature current in the x-axis and the y-axis speed is there. Okay, and when the time goes, speed will also decrease. The speed will also decrease. Okay, that is the RG equal to 0. That is the RG equal to 1, and that is the RG equal to 2, and it is going on. Okay, and it is a series motor. Series motor. This is series motor. Series motor circuit with the series motor circuit with the graph. Okay. Okay. Now we will come to the main point, and that is how the speed of the DC motor is controlled. How the speed of the DC motor is controlled. For understanding that thing, we should first write the equation. That equation, which is I told earlier, the equation is speed equation of the DC motor. Speed equation of the DC motor stands for in proportional to Vt minus Ia Ra divided by 5. Okay, I already defined the parameter here. What is the meaning of the Vt? Vt is the nothing but a terminal voltage. Ia is the armature current. Ra is the armature resistance. Phi is the flux, and N it is denoted by the speed of the DC motor. Okay. Now we are just connecting. You have already seen in the circuit, which I was drawn earlier, that you can clearly see the armature is there. Okay, but in the series of the armature, the external resistance is connected. Okay, external resistance is connected. If we connect external resistance here, if we increase the resistance here, okay, so in this equation we can clearly say that in proportional to Ra. Yes or no? From this equation 1, we can clearly say that in proportional to Ra, speed of the motor is proportional to the armature resistance. Yes or no? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes. So if we increase the resistance, then what will happen? If we increase the resistance, then total value is increasing. So if we increase the resistance, what will happen? speed of the motor is decreasing. Yes or no? Please tell me. Hello? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And if we decrease the resistance, if we decrease the resistance, if we decrease the whole thing, if we decrease the whole thing, then the value of dt by phi will greater. So the speed of the motor is increasing. Okay, vice versa. Okay, it is related to this and it is related to this. If we increase the resistance from equation 1, then automatically speed of the motor is decreasing, right? And when we will decrease the armature resistance, then the speed of the motor will increase automatically, right? From the equation 1, we can clearly say that. Okay. Oh. And also there are another reason is there. Also there are another reason is there. Another reason is there. Another reason is there here. Yes, obviously we are connecting. Listen to me very carefully. Obviously we are connecting external resistance in the series with the armature. In the series with the armature, in this side you can clearly see we are connecting external resistance in the series with the armature, right? Right? Yes or no? Right? But uh, but when current is flowing, the winding is there, obviously. Field winding and armature winding is there in the DC motor. But right, this is the where current is flowing. Okay, but some internal resistance is there. This is the where. Okay, this is the where. If the current is flowing in this direction, some resistance is there because the internal resistance of the wire is there. So some internal resistance is there. Some R, I N. Internal, so some internal resistance is there. Internal resistance. Resistance is there. Is there. So some internal resistance is there. So large. Okay, I will take it the next slide. Okay, so I'm telling that large amount of power will losses. Okay, so not only we are there are two things are there. So there are two things. What is one is external resistance, external resistance, and another is internal resistance. Internal resistance is there. For the internal resistance and external resistance, both are there. Internal resistance, external resistance, we are connecting externally. Connect externally. Okay, and it is the uh, winding resistance. We can call it is winding resistance. Okay, the both resistance are there, but due to the both resistance, when we are using the resistance, external resistance, and also the internal resistance is there, for these both cause, for these both cause, for these both cause, large amount of power will losses cause of both losses cos I square R loss is there. Okay, this loss is there. I square loss is there. Okay. Okay. So it is the basically theory part, and for the practical part, it is the basically theory part. For the practical part, uh, we are going to conduct the experiment in virtually with the help of IIT Roorkee Virtual Lab. Now we are going to IIT Roorkee Virtual Lab. I think all of you should see the should know where we are access the virtual lab. I think if you are not know, then you follow me. Okay. So first you should Google. Okay. In the Google you are just write IIT IIT lab. Okay. Okay. Now we are coming. Okay. Hello. Am I audible to all of you? Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the so I am we are here in the virtual lab IIT lab. In the IIT lab, in the bottom you can clearly see electrical engineering is there. So you can go to the electrical virtual lab, and now in the bottom of this page also you can see electrical machine lab is there. IIT Roorkee. I think all of you can clearly see. Now go to the electrical machine virtual lab IIT Roorkee. Okay, list of experiments. Okay, now go to the list of experiments. So I am we are doing the speed control of the DC motor by armature resistance constant. Okay, so just click that thing, and you can clearly see in the experiment, in the left side of the experiment, the theory. Theory is there. First, see the theory. Is the theory. You can clearly see the same thing. The equation, we know the speed of the shunt motor is given by N equal to V minus IRA by K5. Okay, the same equation is there, and that is the circuit diagram that I already draw in the earlier. Okay, that is the circuit diagram. Supply voltage, that is the RE. RE represents for the external resistance, and RE and RAC. Okay, and M aim for what armature is there. Okay. Okay. Now come to the graph here. You can already clearly see that the speed of the armature current versus speed. Already we had draw this graph, and you can clearly see after the some time in the but initial stage, after the some time, the speed of the motor is decreasing. Okay, you can clearly see in the graph. Okay. Okay, so you will read that thing. Okay, now it is all the thing is here, procedure, simulation, all the thing is there. Now we are direct go to the simulation. Okay, we are direct already we are know the theory part, and we already draw the circuit and the graph, but we are now going to the okay, and now this is the here this is the simulator of the particular experiment, which is provided by the IIT Roorkee. So in the simulator or the virtual experimental trainer kit, you can say, or the virtual experimental uh, environment, here we have a MCB is there. Why MCB is there? Because the power supply to the circuit. Okay, the starter is there. Starter is a very important thing in the DC motor, because without the starter, if we run the motor, uh, then it will be there will be a probability to damage the motor, because in the starting high current is flowing in the motor. All of us should know and already know that in the starting the DC motor, if we uh, uh, more current is drawn by the motor from the supply, for that thing we are using the starter, so that the starting current is controlled, or starting current motor does not draw a huge amount of current. If we connect the starter in between, then the starter is not provided a high amount of current from supply to the motor. Okay, so for the safety precaution, we are using the starter. One voltmeter is there for measuring the voltage, one ammeter is there for measuring the current, and field resistance and armature resistance is there. Here you can clearly see in the left hand side, in the bottom left hand side, field resistance and armature resistance is there. Okay, and one DC motor is there. Okay, and the DC motor, there are two things is there. I already told you that armature A1 A2 represent the armature winding, two terminal of the armature, and F1 and F2 are denoted by the two terminal of the field. Okay, and right side in the bottom you can clearly see a circular circle is there. It is nothing but it is represented. If the motor is running, then this circle is in the running condition. If the motor is if the supply is off, then the motor is on stop position. Okay, here you can see the motor does not run, and that's why the rotor is in the stop position. Okay, now we are understanding the thing which is provided in the virtual lab environment. Now we will connect the, what we will do, we will just connect the supply, connect the all things. Okay, okay, now go to okay, now we will connect the, all the things. Okay, so first I will connect the MCB. First we will connect starter. First we will connect MCB and starter. Okay, so connect MCB, second terminal of the MCB to the L point of the starter. In the starter, you have already C, three things is there, L, A, and A. Can anyone say what is that? What is the L, F, and A means? Hello. Can anyone say? Can anyone told me what is define L, F, and A? L, F, and A are nothing but a L for line, A for field, and A for armature. Okay. So first we have to connect the MCB with the starter. Okay. First connect to the MCB to the whole circuit. Okay. One terminal of the MCB is connected to the armature, and one terminal of the MCB also connected to the field, because completing the circuit we should need to connect one terminal of the MCB, connect a terminal through MCB from A2, and one terminal of the MCB is connected to F2, because we complete the circuit. Okay. Now we have to connect the F field terminal of the starter to the ammeter. Okay. And through ammeter we have to connect the field. Through ammeter we have to connect the field. That's why the field terminal, blue terminal, I have to connect it to the ammeter, and output of the ammeter should go to the field. Output of the ammeter should go to the field. It is clearly said. See, field point of the starter. Field point of the starter. We should take the F point of the starter and through ammeter. Through ammeter means that starter point should go to the input of the ammeter and output of the ammeter in series. Output of the ammeter, because ammeter series में connected होता है. Okay. We always connected ammeter in the series of the circuit, and output of the ammeter go to the field resistance. मतलब ये घूम के गया, through ammeter होके गया, मतलब सीरीज में होते गया, मतलब इस लाइन से कितना करंट पास होगा हम लोग थ्रू एमीटर इसको we have to measure that thing, current. Okay. And now this A point which is denoted by, which is A stands for armature. These A points also connected in the armature resistance. We have to connect this in the armature resistance. You can clearly see this is the armature resistance here, and other terminal of the armature resistance is connected to the obviously A1 point, armature point of the DC motor, armature point of the DC motor. I think it is clear. And the other terminal, other terminal of the field resistance is also connected to the F1 field of the motor. Okay. Okay. And one terminal is left, that is the voltmeter. So that terminal is obviously connected to the E1. And here also we have hello.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, मेरा आवाज अभी तक मैं जो चीज एक्सप्लेन किया तुम्हें सुनाई दिया? मैं जो सर्किट कनेक्शन के टाइम में जो कुछ बोल रहा था सुनाई दिया ये नो? हेलो.
दिया
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yeah.
Okay. Now where I am. Okay, I am connecting. I am completing the circuit. Okay. For completing the circuit, we have to connect. For completing the circuit, we have to connect the first terminal of the voltmeter to the second terminal of the armature resistor. Okay. Okay. I think my circuit should be completed. So first we have to do after when you all of you go to the IIT V lab and access the IIT Roorkee virtual lab and go to this particular experiment. that is speed control of DC motor by the armature resistance control. Then after completing the after designing the circuit, you have to check the circuit is correct or not. So in the IIT virtual lab already there are predefined some button is there. In the right side you have to see, check is there, check button is there. You just click this thing, click that thing. I hope all of you can see in the screen correct in the screen that correct connection is there. It is automatically said when you click the check thing in the right position, then automatically it will, if the connection is correct, then it will a window is pop up that correct connection. If it is not, then it is telling that the connection is not completed. Okay, so our connection is okay. Now what should we do? What should we do? We just turn on the MCB. Okay, see the voltmeter ammeter reading here. See the voltmeter ammeter reading here. Voltmeter and ammeter reading are in the what? In the zero position. If we when we will on the MCB here, the indicator of the starter is going to blink, and in the bottom you can clearly see rotor is running. Okay, rotor is running. Okay, that means the power supply is there, and after the power supply, what we will do? Speedometer में कितना speed देखो, speedometer में, and also there are digital tachometer is there. Behind the ammeter, one digital tachometer is there. In the digital tachometer 1360 1360 speed is showcasing. I think the speedometer speed is visible to all of you, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the rated speed, basically the rated speed of the DC shunt motor is near about 1500 RPM. Okay. In the lab, in the electrical machine lab of the Dumka Engineering College, we have many DC motor, shunt motor, and the speed is near about 1500 RPM. Okay. So the speed is the motor is running near the rated speed. Okay, we can clearly see because the 1360 we can see the speed of the motor, right? After that, what we will do? Okay, so here another button is there, add to the table. If you click this thing, add to the table, then in the right hand side corner, you can see that observation table is there. Automatically observation table fills the data in the observation table. I think all of you can see that thing, observation table. In the observation table, serial number, voltage, speed is there. So 220 voltage, because supply voltage is near about 220. Okay, 220 voltage, DC voltage is there, and the voltage is basically rated voltage is also near about 220 voltage. You should remember this. The rated voltage is near about 220 to 230, and the rated speed of the motor is near about how much? 1500 RPM. So when we click the add to table, then all the data is automatically stored in the table. Okay. Now what we should do? Earlier I have already told that in this process we just connect a external resistance to in the series of the armature, because armature control method कर रहे हैं हम लोग. So external resistance is nothing but a rheostat.